I've been on the road for a while and I've talked to lots of people and dropped always errand off at lots of libraries, at clinics, at churches, given them to people that I start talking to who are interested. And the common theme that I'm hearing over and over again is fear, that people are afraid to speak out. They're even afraid to express an opinion on social media or with friends because they're afraid of the backlash they might get, of repercussions. Um, and I just find that really an indication of how dangerous this ideology is. If people are afraid to stand up for something that they know is important, and I think that's why this ideology has been able to make such incredible inroads. It's astonishing to me that we have pastors who know that this is hurting their congregation, but they're afraid to say anything. We have medical professionals who know that this is harmful to their patients, but they're afraid to say anything. We have business owners who would like to stand up against this, but instead put some kind of a pride flag in their window because they don't want to be either harassed or picketed or boycotted by the opposition. We have just average citizens who are horrified about what's going on with children, about how children are being medicalized, about how kids as young as 8 years old are getting put on puberty blockers and cross sex hormones. We have 13-year-olds getting their breasts chopped off. We have 15-year-old boys getting their testicles removed. These are documented cases. We don't know how young other cases might be that we don't have documentation of. We see increasingly women's spaces being eroded as men are put into women's prisons, as boys are allowed to identify as female and gain access to not just sports, but the locker rooms. And almost everybody that I've talked to has been concerned about this, but they don't know what to do and they're afraid. And we need to stand up against this. We need to speak out and we need to be okay with the fact that there are going to be repercussions. There comes a time that we have to stand up for what's right, even if it might mean losing our jobs, losing our friends, losing members of our family. And that time is now. There are children who are being sterilized. These are vulnerable children, a lot of whom are autistic or have other underlying mental health issues. They're being sterilized. We have girls who are afraid to go to the bathroom because there might be boys in their bathrooms. I've even felt that when I've been in spaces where I'm afraid that there might be men pretending to be women in those spaces where I'm vulnerable. So, as hard as it is to overcome fear, I think we're at a point where we have to, or else this ideology is going to continue to take over, damaging our children, damaging our society, really eroding the rights and protections of women. The time is now. It's time to stand up and to stop accepting this. We need to fight back, and we need to fight back now.